Hey, it's Mac. Welcome to Holistic Health Talk. Today's interview took place at the Cancer Control Society's annual cancer convention. If you like what you see and hear, subscribe to our channel. Oh, and don't forget, give us a like.
Good afternoon. I'm Michael. I'm from Alabama, and I'm a volunteer. I've been coming to this conference since 2004 because I'm a Poly MVA survivor, I guess you would call me. I had a cancer diagnosis in 2002 and learned about Poly MVA from a woman who had had stage 4 breast cancer. And when I learned about Poly MVA, she no longer had breast cancer. Needless to say, that really got my attention. I wanted to find out what she had done, so she told me her story. When I had my diagnosis in 2002, I realized that because my family had had cancer diagnosis and did not survive their treatment, I probably needed to do something a little bit differently. So I took the road less traveled, so to speak. And as Robert Frost said, it made all the difference. Well, Poly MVA is a food supplement. It's called an alpha-lipoic complex, which means that there are lipids or fats. And so essentially it's a complex of minerals, vitamins, and amino acids, and it includes something called palladium. Palladium is a heavy metal, and there's a Dr. Frank Antonovich, who is from Long Island, New York, who did very, very thorough electron microscope studies to track how the Poly MVA got into the cell, and for lack of a more scientific description, essentially when it gets into the mitochondria, into the DNA chain, it tells the cell not to reproduce. So therefore, cancer cells that have been exposed to Poly MVA stop reproducing. The result is that over time, tumor structures, among other things, can really disappear. In my own case, I started my process in 2002, and in 2015, September of 2015, the doctors, and I'm talking about MDs at the University of California, San Francisco, using the latest technology, imaging technology for MRI and color Doppler sonogram, could no longer find any cancer in my prostate, which was very exciting. It's a day that I think anyone would look forward to. Since that period of time, I have continued to use Poly MVA, but more recently my wife had a triple-negative breast cancer diagnosis, so she's using the Poly MVA in her own right now. All to say that we really have a great sense of peace about this, because in our own lives and in just the legions of people that we have met over the years at this conference and other ways who have had cancer diagnosis, many of them do not have cancer anymore. So having said that, to read the testimonies, to read about it, to call the toll-free number or to call Poly MVA and really seek what an answer can be for them. Poly MVA it's what's called an oral product, so you just take it orally, and there are a host of other supplements that go with it that help persons metabolize it and help a person to get it into their cellular structure. And the results are formidable, and they work, and they help people really save their lives, which is a wonderful thing.
Check out the testimonials, get some more information, and stay healthy out there. Thank you so much, Michael. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.